Hey guys, Caibel the Strategist here, and today we are playing some more The Woods. I've been doing stuff off camera. As you can tell, I have a yellow key now. Basically, I went around collecting different keys. I got a few places open here and there. Just so you guys didn't have to watch me, doing it on camera. And running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But so far, we have opened the purple door, the orange door, and a few other doors, but not everything. I also found where the plank goes in between. This is the purple door, which was up in a ceiling vent, or whatever it was, that we needed it for, and I didn't know that. Because I was wandering around with my head cut off because I didn't know where to freaking go. But anyway, I was able to figure out where I need to go. We need to head in this direction towards the yellow door. Because there's something we need in the yellow door. And that is now open. This might have been a consequence of me cutting the wires, which I also did in between videos. You didn't see anything there. But yeah, I cut the wires in between videos. This is what we found, and there is a book in here. I did not know that. I was not aware there was a book. But yeah, I basically did stuff off camera to progress the story, and this is Lincoln's diary. Wait, are the notes left by Lincoln? That changes a lot. Because the notes are left by Lincoln. Why is Lincoln doing all this? It makes no sense. I don't know. If you guys want to pause so you guys can watch or read this, let me know. So far this is fine. Not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but if you guys want to pause, you can pause the video and read this yourself. But from the looks of it, this note was made when Lincoln was in college, or around that time period. Seems he went a little crazy too. That's not good. This might explain why he wants Gregory, but some of it's illegible. And it remains illegible until page 50 apparently. Not sure what the deal is with Mr. Lincoln here, but from the looks of it, he's not to be trusted. Okay, so if anyone comes by claiming to be his Uncle Lincoln, we know not to trust them. Where does this go? Pretty sure this is to the yellow door. There we go. Oh, we need a code for that. That's not good. If we need a code for this, then we can't do anything. Also, I was able to get the hammer in between videos. Or, not in between videos, the last video, I think. But this hammer allows me to open doors, or certain doors, that were inaccessible to me because they were boarded up. But now I'm at a dead end again, because now I don't know where to go. I opened this door. I opened this one as well. There's no code in here. No code on these monitors. This seems to be where Lincoln was doing his experiments. Which would explain all the missing posters. They're trophies. He's keeping trophies of the people he's kidnapped and taken hostage, which isn't good. This means this dude has a psychopath mentality. Basically, people like this sort of mentality usually keep trophies of their victims. And it's not necessarily a healthy behavior. It's fine to keep trophies of things you've done, it's just you don't, or you shouldn't keep trophies of people. But from the looks of it, he's taking wanted posters as trophies. Why? Like, this is where Sandra was. I'm guessing this is where he kept her, which would make sense. This is George. He seemed really excited when George was born, which is very alarming. Because if he was excited when George was born, that means he has something planned for him. And that's not something I want to imagine. Because I think Lincoln is the one making all these experiments. Like, he's the one producing all these. And that's not good. Because if he's the one making all these monsters and whatnot, that means he's responsible for deaths of a lot of people. Because it seems he went crazy. Or had another personality dormant alongside his original. Let's keep that up in my inventory. Nope, can't put that there. So, I'm just gonna have to hold it. But anyway, so far, we haven't been able to do much, but I'm starting to piece something together. So, basically the story from what I'm getting is Lincoln, Max, and Sandra are friends, or were friends at one point. They were friends in college at one point. And Max and Lincoln went into the woods. But when they came back, Max was dead due to a monster in the woods. Which I think was what sparked Lincoln to go crazy to begin with. It's possible the monster in the woods was Lincoln. It might have been the first cracks in his, I guess you would say mask in this instance. But what I mean by mask is his, like, persona, like the way he acts or presents himself to others. Like, this was the first crack in it. Like, the first flaw in that persona. This is also open. Oh yeah, this is where I cut the wire. I cut the wire over here. Is this able to be seen through? No. Can't see anything through that. But so far, Lincoln and Max went into the woods, found something. Most likely something that caused Lincoln to go crazy and kill Max. And he didn't realize it was a monster, and that thing was jumping. And didn't realize the monster was him. And attacked Max without processing that Max wasn't the monster. Which, if so, that means Lincoln killed Max. And doesn't know it. We can open this now, and we can get a pipe from here. Nothing. That's nothing. But this shows that that Lincoln was here. Lincoln was using this area as an experiment, or a lab of sorts. Okay, so we can't put it there. Okay, so the pipe's there. Okay, we turn that. So far, we have everything. I already got the pipe. Maybe that opened the thing over here? If I can remember where it is. No, it's the other way. Basically, there's a metal cage over here. Here we are. I'm looking for something to tell. There. The blue key. Okay, so now we have a blue key. Is there anything else? No? Just the blue key? Okay. But this is also telling. Because if Lincoln killed Max, that means there's no actual monster, and all the monsters we're seeing are what Lincoln has made. For some reason, that thing jumped all its way back to where it was, apparently. But Lincoln made all these. All these, like, creatures we're seeing. These are all people. These are all the people Lincoln has been kidnapping. And if that's true, that means Lincoln is killing people. Or not killing them necessarily, but in the physical sense, but killing them in, like, as in they're not really human anymore. Like, these things aren't human. Like, this is not, like, a human's not supposed to be without legs. That is for damn sure. And they're definitely not supposed to attack each other. That's not a human behavior, that is a savage behavior. Doesn't sound that way. But Lincoln is essentially taking people and turning them into monsters. And then using those monsters to justify his own fears. Which just reinforces his psychosis. And if that's true, that means George is been being protected by the man who killed his own father. I am glad I came here. We need a white key. And there's the code. Okay, so I know where the white key is then. It's in the chest with the code. And if it's in that chest, that means we can escape. George will be fine behind the bars. Which is good, because now I know where to go. We just gotta get back to the yellow room. Yes, that's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the yellow room. We use the yellow key to open the yellow room. 129. That's the code. Or is it 123? If that's the code, I could have guessed it. Like, hey, this is a very simple code. Like, granted it was locked, but it's a very simple code. The yellow door's up here. But this opens a lot of truths. Lincoln is the one killing people. Here it is. It's opened. and there's the white key. Now we can escape. Like, actually escape. So far, the bodyguards haven't pursued us, and all I have to do is make it back to the blue door, or blue bars, and I can escape with George, and we can get to the police station and finally basically put an end to all this. Because with George, I have a witness who can tell me that, hey, all this shit's going down because of this guy named Lincoln. And if I'm storing all this evidence that I keep collecting, then I'm gonna eventually just find, or rather, I'm just gonna catch him. Because at this point, I am all but certain that this guy, Lincoln, he killed George's father. And he's killing everyone else. Which isn't good if he's killing everyone else. Because, that means he's doing this intentionally. Or subconsciously. Whichever comes first. And we seem to be talking to George. Seems George agrees that we need to head this way, so yay. So far, everything is fine. They haven't pursued us. I don't think they can leave the village, I don't think they can leave the forest area. They're stuck on the other side of the sewer. Unless they're gonna go into the nearby town and report us missing. Or report me missing. George is already reported missing. And is already most likely presumed dead. We don't know where Sandra is. Most likely she is still alive. Hopefully. And if she is, that means we have an opportunity to save her. But unfortunately, this is also the last chapter. I'm gonna let the cutscene play out because so far it doesn't seem, it just is gonna keep going. I'll probably like speed it up or something. I have no clue how long I've been going at this. I haven't been checking the time. But so far, this seems to be going perfectly. Why do I have a feeling something's gonna go wrong? Like, I have a feeling something's gonna go wrong. And usually when I have a feeling that something's gonna go wrong, something does go wrong. Which isn't a good thing. So hopefully I'm proven wrong here. Hopefully my feeling is just me being overly cautious. Because I really don't want to be the one person that has to deal with everything going wrong. And this seems to be the end of the cutscene, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, the download will be in the description, and I'll see you all later. Bye!